Hey everybody, it's Chris Marshall of the Payne Street Team, brought to you by Payne Auto Group Valley-wide and PayneAutoGroup.com, where we have what you want, lo que tú quieras regardless. And it's time for another edition. As a matter of fact, this is a short version of Payne Auto Talk. And our guest today is Mr. John Castilleja from Payne Commercial and Fleet. And here we go. And with us today here on Payne Auto Talk is Mr. John Castilleja. He is from Payne Commercial and Fleet, and he is their commercial accounts manager. John, we've had you on the podcast before. This is going to be a short. There's some things going on in commercial and fleet right now. What's cooking?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? It's going real well, actually. We're going on our third year, and we just been awarded to become an elite service center. That's big. So they start with small market, large market, and now you go pro elite service.
And what is it to be pro elite?
You have to be in several categories. For example, you have to have a mobile service team. So basically, you have to be able to go out to other locations and do their oil changes there. You can check recalls at their location. It's about convenience. You have to be electric vehicle certified. So basically, we have to have our EV center, which in our front of our dealership, if the local public wants to come out and charge their vehicles, they have that capability. Amongst other things, normally your pro elite service centers are in metropolitan areas like Houston and Dallas. So for us to be awarded that in the Valley, it shows who we're competing against. Major cities now.
Awesome. So we've got our Ford mobile service, which can come right to your home and service your vehicle. Mm-hmm. Also, we've got our chargers right out front here. Come and charge your vehicle. Mm-hmm. What else is going on with elite service?
Well, that's also, it doesn't necessarily mean for Ford. So we can actually do Chevy, Dodge, Ram, multiple units. So if you have a fleet already, and let's say they have a mixture of fleets, Dodge, Chevy as part of their fleet, and they're starting to come across with Ford, well, we can still service those vehicles as well.
Nice.
So it opens up more, once again, convenience for the customers.
Keeping it all in the family.
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome. What else is cooking?
We just won the Brownsville ISD. We got awarded to be their vendor for vehicles for the whole year. So
nice.
That's big. Brownsville ISD, they have hundreds of vehicles in their fleet, so it's multiple units that we'll actually be providing through the year. They'll let us know. They'll call us on case-to-case basis. We're already giving them Explorers and some F-150s.
Nice.
Right off the bat, so it's a huge contract for us.
I was about to say, to keep the schools a-rolling and a-strolling. Yeah, we're right here in the new school year, and pretty soon we're going to be doing the fiscal year.
Oh, yeah. The fiscal year is October 1st, as you all know. And budgets have already come in. A lot of the school districts, as well as the counties, the cities, they're already bidding. They're pitching to new board members, new elected officials, new budgets, moving around money. So right now, usually right off the bat, you get the police department and the fire department, which we already provided. Donna, fire department, 3 vehicles. They need 2 more because they just got more money approved. And of course, Mercedes, fire department as well. These fire chiefs, they talk to each other. So one fire chief sees him getting vehicles like, hey, what about my city? And he goes to bidding, and usually get phone calls within a few hours or days later.
Yeah, I got you.
From the next fire chief. So it works out pretty good. Word gets around throughout the streets that Payne Auto Group, we're their main center providing.
And awesome. And we can also not just get those vehicles, but we can upfit them, right?
Correct. We're using several upfitting entities. We use Napide. We have our own local Camco up in FAR, which provides immediate service. A lot of the local entities and businesses are known with Camco for doing business, so it actually works out real well. And stuff like upfitting can be considered like ladder racks or a service body or a flatbed for hotshot guys or your plumbers, your electricians. We're doing one for North Alamo Water District right now. It's basically very similar to like a service body. Some have generators. Mm-hmm. Some entities are vehicle specific of what they want done. So we can actually swap over bodies, or we can just have them purchase a new one. So it's
nice.
Again, it comes back to convenience. It seems like convenience is the key factor for everything, for everyone.
I got you. And for the independents out there, the independent contractor, we got what about financing?
Financing is quite an open market. Fortunately for us right now, we have several organizations or banks, lenders, institutions we can go with. You know, we have Ford Motor Credit, we have Ally, we have Santander, Chrysler Capital, and General Motors Financial. We can do retail purchases, commercial retail. We can lease. Lease is big now. A lot of entities like that. Lease has unlimited mileage.
That's awesome in itself right there.
They set their own residuals, so in the commercial world, it's a little bit different.
Awesome. And this isn't just for like big box trucks, or we also have sedans and vans and everything else.
Working passenger vans with Marriott hotels, Gaylord Resort up north in Dallas. Dallas Airport. We've gone probably far up north. So for being from the Valley, it shows how our word's going out that the Payne Auto Group, we're getting up there into the bigger cities and being a competitor.
Yeah, that's quite a reach, because that's a 9-hour drive to Dallas.
I've driven vehicles up there. I've driven passenger vans up there and flew back.
Oh man, you're also a delivery man, wheel man.
We do. We deliver. We deliver north of Abilene to one of the orphanages out there. They needed passenger vans as well. We have a lot of the oil companies that we deliver to. I
was about to say, with the oil field, I mean, they sometimes need their trucks and stuff upfitted.
Yeah, they need their vehicles upfitted, or a lot of people don't realize a lot of the inspectors need vehicles. So people that are inspecting the oil companies, that's part of a chain as well. So it's quite a bit of a whole endless entity of things when you're actually dealing with commercial fleet.
Wow. So what's on the rise here? Like after the new year, we're just going to keep rocking and rolling? Anything?
It's the rise, and the goal right now is to educate the entities, the buyers, the customers on how to pre-plan and assist with pre-planning for the future. They base a lot of the things off the quarter, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. So what we would like to do is assist them on educating them on how to order vehicles specifically for their own businesses or government entity. And at that point, they'll actually have their vehicles arrive once their budgets are approved. Instead of getting budgets approved, and then, okay, now we have to order vehicles, that can be a bad thing, because then they will lose funding, or they'll lose certain vehicles, because it can take anywhere from 4 to 6 months, sometimes longer, for their vehicles to arrive.
Wow. Yeah, because I know when you order something, the manufacturing line is already cranking out a certain type of vehicle, but the sooner they get it in, and the sooner they can allocate that type of vehicle.
Correct. For being an alert service Pro Elite, it enables us to have more vehicles on our line. So normally you start off with like 10 to 12, then you move up to about maybe just under 20, 25. Then you reach 35 as a large market, but when you're Pro Elite, you get up to 50.
So that allows us not to just for the customer to wait, but we have it turnkey off the shelf.
Correct.
Nice.
So that's one extra thing we can assist for the customers when they request these vehicles. Hey, we want to request some some regular cab, long beds, F-150, half tons. Okay. How long is it going to take to get here? Well, we have those already in stock. How many do you need? It's a beautiful thing when you get to say, how many do you need? Yeah.
I'll tell you, that's a heck of a feather in y'all's hat.
We work hard to get to this goal. We have a great team. Craig Blackwell, Thomas Klausner, our used car director. He assists with a lot of the financial aspects of things. Craig Blackwell's our director. He has many hats that he wears, and it's a lot of, we have Cito, Mondo, Alvaro. It's just a really good team, really strong team. We brought in Esther, an administrative executive assistant. So now, on top of the general managers, their support, the wheel just turns perfectly for what we need to do.
And usually I see you in passing, so you to be here just for a couple of minutes is a miracle in itself.
Yeah, we have to go door to door. You have to meet the decision makers and let you know that you are here. There's thousands and thousands of businesses out there, and you literally have to find where they are and educate them in a quick fashion and get their buy-in and show that you can support their mission.
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys and gals at Commercial Fleet, you're always on the phone or on the go, so it's ships that pass in the night. It's
all about the upkeep and having the vehicles, their employees that they're worried about, and making sure that they're able to do their jobs and support their families. So ultimately, it's enabling to do their job and creating a relationship. So therefore, they grow and we grow together and always able to support what their objectives are. That's my objective.
Well, if you're out there and you want a good symbiotic relationship for Commercial and Fleet with your business or your municipality or even your county entity, from here to the valley and beyond, come see Mr. John Castilleja and also Craig Blackwell and the rest of the crew with Payne Commercial and Fleet. Anything in closing you got there, sir?
No, we appreciate everybody's support in business. We are here for all their needs. And ultimately, it's like I said earlier, we want to support the community. So we do a lot of volunteer work as well and support our community. So we're just one whole big old circle of life for everyone.
Awesome. And don't forget Payne Commercial and Fleet. They do have their own Facebook page that's linked to Payne Auto Group's Facebook page. So guess what? Payne Commercial and Fleet, you can go on there and see what vehicles we have in stock. And every now and then we show some stuff on there that you can get with upfits. So from the basic 4 wheels to even big stuff, guess what? I think they've got you covered. Once again, thank you for joining us with Payne Auto Talk. Thank you very much, Mr. John Castilleja, our accounts manager from Payne Commercial and Fleet. And this has been him and myself, Chris Marshall of the Payne Street Team, brought to you by Payne Auto Group Valleywide and PayneAutoGroup.com, where we have what you want. Lo que tú quieras, regardless. And we are gone.